Hello and welcome to the series finale of the Magic Sponge podcast. End of series 4. I'm Rob Beckett. I've got Ian Smith and the Gaffer's back. Jimmy
I am
Bullard.
back. Hello, everyone.
King Gaff.
I'm looking forward to this one.
And you got a win under your belt as well. At the weekend, you won.
Two draws, a loss and a win.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're playing again tonight.
I felt the relief was there Saturday.
Did you celebrate? How was the celebration? Did you?
Well, it was
Controlled?
It was a great celebration, but during the game, I got sent off.
Yeah, well, I read.
Which you're gonna laugh.
I read the match report. I was like, Jimmy's got his first win, and then you read the match report.
Yeah.
Jimmy's got a sent off, and one of your subs have got sent off.
Before we get into that, we should introduce our guest.
Yes,
We've got former Liverpool, Millwall, Cardiff, Fulham, and Leeds goalkeeper Tony Warner.
Hello, Tone.
Hello.
Here he
Thanks
is.
for having us.
Thanks for being on you're our first goalie on the podcast as well. Thanks for being here. We'll get into you and your career, but we just need to find out why Jimmy got sent off in his fourth game in charge.
What it was, it's the worst decision I've ever seen in football. I'll stick by that. He's gone. The centre forward's gone clean through. The centre half's caught him up. He's in the box. He's been chopped down.
Yeah.
And you see the linesman. He's half wanting to put the flag up, but you see the ref. He's like, gives it that one. Play on. I'm like, you what? Play on. So I go on the pitch, don't I? Yeah, I know.
Well, how far onto the pitch? Just like a few steps?
I can't remember. It was just a few steps. It weren't like, it wasn't in the box. Didn't have a kit on. Didn't make a 12th man. So that went on, and then he come over and just like, he didn't give me a red card, he just sent me in the stands. But now you're not allowed in the stands, you've got to go in the change room. So he sent me in the stands, and then he was like, oh no, you're not allowed in the stands. I'm like,
I don't know what he's
make
doing.
your mind up, mate.
Did you shouting or anything then? Is that
No, I went in and apologised afterwards because I shouldn't be going
that's a bit
But
harsh,
it was
isn't
a
it, for you just
terrible
going...
decision.
It's a bit harsh, or if you just went on the pitch a little bit to be
And
sent
their
off.
get out was, he wasn't clean through, he wasn't in front of him, but he was.
What happened with your sub? Did your sub... You got a sub sent off as well?
Well, 3 of us got sent off, yeah. To be fair, the other 2 were a bit soft. The sub ran up to the linesman and said, look, whatever, Tom Bradders. And then Stevie Salisman, number 2, he sent him off. So it's a bit...
Who was managing the team by the end? Was it Billy?
Great question. No, we had Kevin there, like goalkeeper coach.
That's a good dad on that phone.
I was doing it by the tunnel anyway. Serious bit. So can we get onto this, man? 'Cause this is going to be an absolute fucking classic.
You're excited because your mates aren't you? So where did you play with each other to start with?
Where did Fulham?
Fulham, yeah.
I met Wolves at Fulham, and just got on. You know, he's one of them. All you listeners out there, he's just a down to earth fella coming from Liverpool. As you're going to hear this accent, and I just got on with him. He's just a geezer, you know.
Yeah.
He's just. You know, I didn't see him as a footballer. I didn't. You know, he's just a mate. So.
Because you started off at Liverpool,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I've got to say, hang on, Rob. He's the only guest that's bought a notepad full of prep.
What have you just written
How
down?
many pages as well? There's about 3 or 4 pages there.
He's just written fish.
Fish. See what I mean? He come up with stories.
The fish.
No.
The fish, come on.
Oh, poker fish player, of course the fish. This is what I mean. He's a poker player that's passed now. But listen, we're going to get onto that. And,
Talk about the fish.
Poker player who's...
Yeah, but that's
What, he's
like
dead now?
Fish. Should you open up with the fish?
Go on then.
Open up with the fish.
Right, okay.
Away you go.
So I'm living in Hull, right? And I'm just poker player. Live next door to me called self-titled one of the fish.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dave Ullett or something.
Dave Ullett or something like
Ullett or
that.
something.
Yeah.
And
He was like a top card poker player. Top.
I was in Vegas
top
not playing,
shelf.
you know,
Class.
and we were playing cards and stuff. And apparently, when he walked to the clubs in Vegas, like the records are stopping, the fish is walking, but he was mad.
Yeah, he was.
So his nickname's the fish.
The fish.
Why is
Well,
he called the fish?
He's dead now. Like
Yeah.
Why was he called the fish?
I don't know. Oh no, it was the Devilfish.
The Devilfish. No, you're right.
The Devilfish, yeah.
All these
Yeah.
poker players, you'd know him if you're
Okay,
half
he's not
interested
quite
in
a big-
poker. He's
yeah,
he's
one of
big,
the big.
yeah.
He'd come back in the day when he used to go into like dark rooms with sawn or shotguns.
Yeah.
He was like big time. He was animal.
He was like a safe cracker one. He'd done a bit of time in that.
Yeah.
And but he used to have like he used to have like his outfit was like kind of white shirt. He'd have like the Colonel Sanders like tie. Then he had these little glasses, and he was going bald when so his hair was all slicked back and that. And then what's happened is he's hooked up with these young. He's always like knock about these young birds, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was like 50 odd, and all his birds like 21 and like 19 and that. Like always blonde. And then he started wearing like proper, like he was down with the kids, wasn't he? What was that gear that Tom Hardy, is it? No, is it not Tom Hardy? Is it? That gear with all kind of like sequins on it. And
he basically dressed like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
But he's 50.
So he always had this gear on, right? So anyway, he lived right next door to me.
Is Tony's next door neighbour?
Yeah.
Oh, Devilfish.
Yeah, the Devilfish. Like, so he had like he'd have this Ferrari, he'd be out in the garden, and he'd pull up like that at the junction. And I go, all right. I remember like standing there, and I went, fucking hell, Fish, keep the noise down like that in his Ferrari. Yeah. He went flash and just scorched his car up the road, like so funny. Do you know what I mean? So then Jimmy signs on, right? So I'm talking to the Fish. I'm in the Fish's house and that.
But his gaff was immaculate. It was immaculate. But he'd have like women come and do it. He'd have all these like
maids and stuff.
Yeah.
So then he's going, oh, no, this Jimmy Bullard signed for us and all that. Is he any good? And I was going, oh, he's great Fish. I tell you what, lad, said, you will love him. You know what I mean? He's right up your street. So he said, get him out one night. So
we went round his house.
Yeah, went round his house, like, so he like, walks in and all that. So his bird opens up the door. About like 19, wasn't she? I mean, blonde bird. So I'm like, all right, come in and all that. So the Fish is upstairs, isn't he? Like, kind of like he's elusive, isn't he? He's upstairs. so he as he walks in, Jimmy's kind of, his confidence is right. In some situation, he's dead like nervous, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's kind of standing
like
there, and he's kind of rubbing his chin, and he's like, oh, fucking hell. So I was like, oh, you love the Fish, you love him, and like, it's fucking madness. So you walk in, we're standing in the hall. So this bear goes, you know, like Dave, or don't you call him the Fish, whatever. Dave, they're here and all that. And he went, all right, Tone. I went, all right, Fish. And he goes, all right, Jimmy. And he went, all right. And he went, take your fucking shoes off.
Yeah. As soon as I walk in, take your fucking shoes off. I went, yeah, I'm right, they're off. They're coming off now. But I'm talking to you upstairs. It's a weird scenario.
Yeah. So his bed, he goes, get the lads a drink. So she walks in. And like you said, his house was immaculate, wasn't it? Walks in, so it's like, you know, a few beers and that. So he kind of sits down now. So he's walking past like all like pictures, and he's photographing everyone like James Wood and all these Hollywood actors, and but they're hanging on him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
They're all over him and all that. So he's kind of sitting there, and then sorry,
he's weird looking. He looked like with a frying pan.
Oh, he was odd. Yeah, he was odd. Yeah, he had like dodgy cookie eyes, didn't he? Like Lucky Bird and that. I'll tell he's dead, didn't he? No, so anyway.
He's passed, though.
He's passed.
Yeah. He's passed about you.
So we walks in now. So we're sitting on the sofa and that. So it takes for ages. It's like a big entrance, you know what I mean? So we're like fucking getting these babies down. So he's just like nudging me, and
you don't understand. He's up there on purpose. He's ready to come down, but he wants a big entrance. Yeah. He's one of them. He's been ready for 3 hours, isn't he? You know that. So
he's like kind of like nudging around into me, like dead close. You know what I mean? All nervous. So then the fish makes his entrance, walks right in, right. And it was like a piano, wasn't it? Like an electric piano, like an organ or something. So he walks right in, doesn't say a word. He walks right in, doesn't look at us, doesn't acknowledge him and that. As he just walks past us, he goes, do you like the blues, Jimmy? Like that. So Jimmy's kind of like looking at me going, what the fuck's going on here and all that? So he sits down without even looking at us. Opens the piano, turns on whatever, starts playing the blues and starts singing along, doesn't he? And all that,
he's pretty good though.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
No, you'd have to be ain't shit, but he ain't awesome. He's good.
Yeah.
And I'm going, this is weird.
So he's playing away like that. So he's got his back right to us, right? So Jimmy's kind of like fucking nudging me, and he started to crack up at you. So I'm just kind of sitting there like that. Like I'm trying to keep a straight face. So Jimmy just goes, and he goes, what are you laughing at, Jimmy?
With his big, like, Michael Myers mallet. He had like a Michael Myers mallet, didn't he?
But he's still playing as well.
I still playing. Didn't say nothing at all. He just went, what are you laughing at, Jimmy? Like that. So he's just like panicking now, and he's just like biting his nails as he always does, going, you just walked in and just started playing like Fish, you know what I mean? So like that was our introduction. Well, your introduction to the Fish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
then
like
you and him were like that, weren't you?
And then I got on with him. And then I was really like close to him, weren't I? He looked after me when I was in Hull. And everyone I bumped into him in Hull would go, shouldn't be hanging around a Fish, he's a wrong un.
Really?
But then I would like him. I'd take people as to face value. I loved what he was all about, and he cracked me up. And if you watch him on YouTube going into an event, he's the best verbally.
Yeah. Really?
Oh,
I'm going to Google a bit of Devilfish when I get home.
No, honestly, he would slaughter people. He'd go in a room and just absolutely
Is he a bit of a
but really good.
I don't know.
I think he can have a row. Yeah, I think he can.
Didn't you tell me the time when you were in a pool hall with him? And he said, you've got to be ready, Jim. Didn't he have a belt with daggers in it?
Like, yeah, he had sort of...
And he pulled them in. That's what you've got to fucking
He
be ready
always
for.
had
And he popped them back
knuckle
in.
dusters with him. Well, he always had Devilfish with him. Like
What, nut
Ryan,
rings?
just
Yeah.
one more story on him. But Ryan, just quickly, Ryan was good mates with me up there, a boy called Ryan Miller, and he was good mates with Devilfish. And Devilfish took Ryan to Vegas, right? Yeah. And like, there's all these nightclubs and you're just queuing up and all that, and Fish is like, I don't queue up. Are you mad? Fish don't never queue. He walked straight to the front, showed the bouncers like his rings, and they're like looking at it going, yeah. And what? Oh yeah. He's like Devilfish. he had that much front that he just walked past them all, and they're all like going, oh, right, it must be someone.
Yeah.
He had that much front. He was just an animal. Just
Devilfish
like,
don't queue.
So that's enough about the fish.
That's about the fish. Right,
We
so
just got
Liverpool,
on
you
one
started
there,
at Liverpool. I love our Devilfish.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a bit of a beef with Stan Collymore when you was at Liverpool?
Yeah, a little one, yeah. Well, yeah.
Come on, tell us this story, Tom.
Well, I initially...
Because there ain't a lot of people out there like Stan, is there?
No, he's a...
Divisive character.
Yes, he is, yeah. Do you know
Go on,
what
what
I
happened?
mean? Well, to start off, we had an away game once, and I got roomed in with Stan. And I remember getting into the room first, and there was I remember just kind of like just put my gear down, whatever. So Stan's walked in after me, and it was the day when you had to take your shoots. So Stan's gone, hang my suit carrier up. But it was like a little form of bullying, I thought, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just kind of like, I'm the boss of the room and all that. Hang my suit carrier up, and I was like, what? Like, what? Fuck off, you know what I mean? And he's going, no, and I'm thinking he's winding me up. I'm just thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
He goes, hang me fucking shoe carry up now. I'm the senior pro in here. You hang my shoe carry up. You do as I say. And I think he was.
How old was you then? Was it you?
I'm trying to think. I will have been, say, 21, 22.
Yeah.
So he's kind of saying, you know, do this, and I think he was Liverpool record sign at the time. So you know, he had all this going on around. You know, he was the top man, really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like seen as really. And then he sounded like kind of have one over on me. So I told him to fuck off.
Yeah.
I walked out and like I went and kind of sat in one of the lads' room, Steve Harkness's room. So I'm sitting there now in the room, like fucking Stan just tried to like get me to hang his chicken up the you know what I mean? Yeah. Taking the piss. So I actually go, oh yeah, he's a fucking wanker, blah blah blah. So that was that. So I thought, right, I was sitting there for ages. So then I walks back into the room now, and Stan's sitting there. He's hung his shoe carrier up. So he's sitting there now in bed, and there's like an atmosphere. He won't look at me, do you know what I mean? And he's just kind of watching the telly, and he's just sitting there like in his bed. So I just think, oh, fucking, I know what
It feels like prison.
Yeah, similar, yeah.
Was the suit hanging up?
Yeah, the suit was hanging up.
He's
Yeah,
put it up,
yeah,
he's-
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, he's got Jason McAteer to do it.
So I remember thinking, oh, it's a bit of an face. So kind of gets me gear off, kind of gets into bed, and we just kind of, you know, you're going to carry on watching the so kind of pull like the quilt, so I'm kind of just sitting there and that, and then I don't know how he done it, but he's turned the telly off and the lights at the same time. He's gone bang and just gone like that. and just fucking got his head down, and I'm just sitting there thinking, God, cunts had me off. Had me off, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So
weird
like, weird, yeah. So she ended up just kind of sloping into like the darkness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing about Stan was like, he, you know, he's obviously kind of, he had his issues, didn't he, which is all kind of, you know, well documented and stuff. But he's the vast majority of the time he'd be sound.
Yeah.
And then what he'd do is he'd draw you in with that somehow, and then he just kind of he'd kill himself.
Yeah.
For just like stupid little things, like childish things. You know what I mean? Like I remember another time we were in Amsterdam. We were in this Amsterdam tournament, and it was like a new format. It was like 7 aside or 6 aside, shortened pitch, roll on, roll off subs, one of those ones. So the first game against Milan, I was like everyone there, Baggio, fucking all the top players. So he wasn't starting in like the first 6, but he was on and off. You know what I mean? He just stood up in the middle of the changing rooms, went to Roy Evans, went, I haven't fucking come here to play against Ajax and Rangers. I want to play against fucking Milan. And Roy's gone, shut up, Stan. He's gone, I want to play against fucking Baggio and all that. I want to play against these. And he goes, well, you're not starting, Stan, so just fucking shut up and sit down. It was things like that, and then he'd just sit down again.
Just stuff his
Do you know what I mean?
Well, didn't you get in a fight over a chair?
We did, yeah.
Before his debut?
Was
before your
mine? Yeah. What happened was, the manager pulled me. He said, you know, you're going to be starting for the first team. It was a pre-season game in Ireland. So yeah, I remember getting some food. Comes back. I think David James had poured water on my chair. So I'm like, okay. So you just
Classic prank.
Yeah. No slapstick. So we sit down, get a big wet ass. Anyway, I pick the chair up and just get to the next spare one, and then comes and sits down. So I'm kind of getting stuck into me meal now. Like, you know, really looking forward to the game starting for the first time. Brilliant, you know what I mean? So Stan just looms over me, goes, I want my fucking chair back. And I'm like, no. And he goes, then he raises his voice then, because I'm thinking it's another wind-up, because that was the thing with Stan. You'd be talking to him 1 minute, you know what I mean?
The thing is, though, you're a big bloke to sort of start picking on. It's not like
Collymore.
But he's not too small himself, Stan.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was a big, strong, powerful guy, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? So, you know, he can't, I should imagine him to be kind of fearful of anyone himself.
Yeah.
So, maybe just like a power thing, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you're the other big lad in the dressing room.
Well, there was a lot. There was David James, you know what I mean? And there was Neil Ruddock. There was a lot of big lads in that. So it wasn't a case of him trying to like kind of pick people off and become like alpha male or whatever. I think he was just trying to bully me a little bit.
Yeah.
So he raises his voice, like, I want my fucking chair back now. So everybody turns around like, oh, there's something's going off. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, right, I can't get mugged off here. So I'm like, no, you're not fucking getting it. So he picks the chair up and he comes walking towards me with the chair with this surface water on. And I'm thinking, fucking naively, he's going to like pour the water on me like that, right? So next minute he just swings the chair like a big heavy like chair, like a dining chair. Just swings this chair trying to just properly take my head clean off.
Unbelievable.
To what point?
You two are going for a divorce.
And there's you thinking he's going to put a bit of water
on me head, you know what I mean? So as best I can't like just put my arms up and like all I can remember just clattered down to my forearms with the chair, and I knew if I put my arms up, my head was coming clean off. You know what I mean? So as he's swung it and he's caught my arms, I don't know how he done it, but he's hit me straight away. So as I've kind of like got the chair out the way, he's straight on me, bang, just caught me, sweet right. So I've jumped up now. So me and him are just like grabbing hold of each other. I can remember just swinging, just smacking him. I was getting a few myself. The pair was just trading. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brilliant, yeah.
So it's just like you and Nick Barmby, isn't it, in the bush?
Not quiet.
So at this point, Stan's upset a lot of people in the team. Yeah. So David James on this side, Razor's on that side. Nobody really likes Stan at this point. So they're kind of both behind me. So as I'm trading, I'm scrapping. These two come, like everyone's saying, don't come in and stop it and all that, but they're just kind of weighing lending a bit of weight to my kind of cause. So they kind of come.
Fuck, they're two big fuckers as well.
Oh yeah, big
want
fellas.
to see them helping.
So with me on Stan, and these two kind of come, trying to stop it, but kind of getting Stan down. So Stan goes on the floor, and all I remember is like one of the two, one has his elbow across his throat. The other one is like behind me, like leaning on his legs. Yeah. So he's pinned. So I'm thinking, like, you know, cheeky fucking throwing a chair at me head and all that. So I can just see his face here, something right, okay, you're not going to get another opportunity. I just fucking keep hitting him as many times.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Just smacking him as many times as I can until I got pulled off. So he gets dragged off now. So then he jumps up. So we're standing there and we're probably about, 3 feet away from each other, like just like snarling and stuff. And then like Evans going, what the fuck's going on? What's going on? And
Who was?
Roy Evans, like.
Oh, was he the gaffer?
Oh yeah, all the staff are like, what's going on? Everyone's like, whoa. I was on fights and that.
Is that match day as well?
It was pre-match. It was pre-match.
I thought it was like in the morning or something.
No, it was like about like midday, kick off 3 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? So then we're looking at each other. And then it was just like a stare off, and then next minute the two of us went at each other again, and we're scrapping, and we're just saying again. And then I can remember Roy Evans has come in to try and grab one of us, and as I've swung, we just gone fuck off, and just nailed Roy Evans.
You nailed the gaffer.
Yeah, nailed the gaffer.
Did he go on the deck?
I can't quite remember. I think he got an 8 count. They got led into the corner and just got a little fucking smudge on his head. So then what's his name? So that was that. So then got told to stand in the corner, and then Stan's gone, I've had enough, I'm fucking off. So Stan's like steamed out now. And then we go to the game, and
you're still playing as well.
Well, got to, haven't you? You've got to fulfill a fixture.
You just had your arm hit by a chair.
Yeah. So he watched his names. When we get to the ground, Stan pops up again and he goes, my head's not right. I'm like, makes a big scene. I'm not fucking playing. My head's not right to play in this game and all that. And Roy Evans just like spotted me. Sound Stan, bench, Lee Jones starting. Okay, as I was going, and like he just kind of went
carried on.
Yeah, just diffused it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was that.
But who would have thought that? See what I mean? See what it's like out there, boys. Ain't easy.
Do you know what I'm off the back of that? Like I was just hating him, do you know what I mean? And J-Mo was as well. Because J-Mo said to me, after he went up to his room, J-Mo said to me, get the spare key and just fucking steam into his room and just like fill him in. And I was like, Dad, yeah, we shall, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's do it. So then we're kind of like, thinking about doing it, like rubbing our hands and that. And then it just kind of, it was just a bad idea. Just a bad idea.
It was a bad idea.
Not my idea. Respect.
But then, after it then, me and J-Mo, and it must have been, I'm talking months and months and months, like, because at Liverpool, like, you don't really do so much anymore, but we do loads of shooting, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the pair of us refused to save Stan's shots.
I remember you telling
Wouldn't
Oh,
dive.
really?
Yeah, so it was like, you'd have like 10 players shooting, they'd all go bang, bang, you'd be diving around, doing whatever, and then it'd be Stan, and then he'd just shoot, no matter what happened, just stand there. If it went in or it went wide.
I bet he got the right answer.
He was fuming.
Because as a striker, you want to be practicing.
Yeah.
You're shooting and you're going,
Yeah.
all right, mate, well done.
But then after watching, after thing, say like before the games, like the first team keeper goes in, doesn't he? Then the reserve stays out and there's like a bit of cannon fodder and all that. And I'd do the same again. But like at Anfield, and Stan one day just went, and just steamed in. Like steamed into the change rooms, right? So I'm just kind of carried on then, diving around, whatever. And when I walks in, Stan just kicking off in the change room, like fucking big scene against Roy Evans. He won't fucking die for my shots. He making me look like and all that. He's bang out of order. And I just went, fuck off. So I have to missed anyway. So, you're trying too hard and that. And he's having another go. Like,
brilliant.
So, yeah, it must have been about... Well, I'd tell you what, it was for the rest of my time with him at Liverpool, so I never dived after another ball. It was
Brilliant.
Class.
My nickname was Denzel.
Was that Millwall? Did you get that at Millwall?
Millwall,
just
yeah.
Only Falls and Horses?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, the fucking good-looking fella Denzel is. You know what I mean? Only Fools and Horses. So Sean decided to give me that name.
Yeah.
Like mixed race, Scouse geezer in South London.
It's the only thing that you're going to get in it.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
their only reference point.
That's pretty much what it was, yeah.
Did they have any chance for it at Millwall?
He had loads of chance, yeah. Was it Denzel's got a big one?
Yeah, Denzel shows your cock.
Oh, Denzel shows your cock, yeah. That was a crack. I used to love it. And then what I do is, I just kind of stand there. I let them get it going for a little bit, you know what I mean? And then just like pull my shorts out as if like I was looking down. And you know what? I never used to ever wear any slips.
So you could see it.
And I just kind of like, as if like, whoa, no one's always like, so I was going to pull it down.
And you had another one, bonus, didn't you?
I had bonus, yeah.
What was that all about?
That was from Liverpool. That was because I think I got like the fucking world record for sitting on the bench and not playing.
Picking up bonuses.
And yeah, I was just picking up bonuses all the time.
Oh, because that win
Match
bonus
wins.
just
Yeah. So,
but not playing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And what was McAtee like? Was he good fun? Is that?
Yeah, he was a good lad. We were room partners for a while. In fact, I've got to thank him for that. Like Denzel got a big one. Sorry, because there was a like in like Women's Own or More magazine, some women's magazine. He got interviewed for because he's a bit of an handbag, McAtee, you know what I mean? And then he just kind of said, "Who's the longest in the shower?" And McAtee's gone, "Oh, definitely Tony Warner, my roommate." Like defo 100%, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then the Sunday, the Sports got hold of this, and he got like a big full page kind of spread on it. I went walking to Millwall one day, and the lads just started going. And I'm just like, what's going on here? What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, just clapping.
Yeah, what's going on? And then they would come outside, and then on the board it was pinned up. It just said like Tony Warner's got the biggest cock in football. So it's like fucking brilliant. You can't buy advertising.
It's massive. It's massive, though, Tone, isn't it?
Oh,
why is it so big? What do you do to it?
just genetics, innit?
I've been stretching it or something.
It definitely ain't been stretched.
Ian, you got your quiz now. Your goalkeeper quiz.
Right, so these are genuine weird injuries that have happened to goalkeepers, and see if you can guess what's going on. So in 1975, Manchester United keeper Alex Stepney managed to dislocate his jaw doing what? He was either shouting at his defenders, trying to eat an orange, getting a ball kicked in his face, or trying to kiss a supporter.
I love this one.
Shouting at defenders.
Yeah.
What are you going for? Shouting at defenders.
He dislocated it. Gobby bar.
He's going for it that much.
Did you just shout at the defenders?
I shot a lot, didn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, like a lot. A lot.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Murders.
I remember getting told off for not talking once, and I thought I just took it literally.
That won't happen again.
Literally. Yeah, it won't happen again. But yeah, I used to shout like, fuck.
Is that what you do? If a goal goes in, are you straight away, whoever's fault it is, on it?
It's not so much that, it's before the goal goes in, so it's like squeeze or get tight, boom, very verbal.
You gotta be having it. No, you should be like a bit of a wallflower.
Do you get defenders or midfielders shouting back at you?
Yeah, now and again, but I don't mind it. I shout at them. They want to shout back, fine. Not a problem, do you know what I mean? Give it, you take it.
Yeah.
This one's, did you have former Liverpool reserve keeper, Michael Stensgaard?
Yeah.
Stensgaard's Anfield. Were you at
No, I was there with him, yeah.
Oh, you might know this one then.
Yeah, I do.
Managed to dislocate his shoulder, either wallpapering his room, erecting an ironing board, unloading his washing machine, or trying to get change from the back of his sofa.
Washing machine?
Was it?
No.
What was it?
The ironing board. Yeah.
What a tip.
What happened then? Do you know what happened?
Yeah, he was just ironing, or he's putting the ironing board up, and it's just collapsed, and he's going to catch it. And he just kind of just popped his shoulder, dislocated his shoulder. I'm made up because he give me an opportunity. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sound. Cheers, T-foul.
There's another Liverpool keeper, England international David James, managed to injure himself doing what at home? Trying to change the TV channel on his remote, trying to get his blinds to stay up, spinning around in his desk chair too quickly, or flushing himself down the toilet. I'm not good at multiple choice.
Well, it's 4. Normally it's 3 as well. You've gone for 4, haven't you?
Yeah, gone for 4.
Remote control?
Yeah.
Really?
No one's got any wrong here.
Such a big strapping lad.
Right, and we've got non-league Stalybridge Celtics.
His missus probably
keeper.
coming downstairs. He's like, get the channel off.
Non-league Stalybridge Celtics keeper Mark Stafford missed a game in 1999, getting his head trapped in a what? A biscuit tin, car door, bicycle wheel, or a coat hanger?
Coat hanger.
Car door.
I can't remember the last day. I'll go Beckett.
A car door?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it was a car door. I thought I had you then. Newcastle United's Shea Given was rushed to hospital following a collision with Martin Harewood. Marlon, yeah.
Oh, no.
What injury did he sustain that is more common in car crashes? It was the first time it ever happened on a football pitch. Whiplash, a perforated bowel. You got the fucking answers in front of you.
Yeah.
The whole fucking quiz. I'm like, they're getting these ones easy. Go see him. He perforated his bowel. Let's just do that then.
And the next one's eyebrow bitten off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's the best one as well. Paddy Kenny's had his eyebrow bitten off in a curry house in Halifax.
Really? What by dog or human?
No, just mates.
What is mate?
He's a wrong one, though.
My mates don't do that.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Paddy? What's he like, Tom?
No, yeah, I know Paddy quite well. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's a good lad. Sound.
And you went to Millwall, didn't you? Was that after Liverpool? Millwall?
Yeah, 6 after, yeah.
How was that? Did you enjoy it at Millwall? They love you at Millwall, don't they?
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Had a bit of a trial. And they wanted to sign me on, signs on. And then I remember when I did sign on, sitting in the boardroom with Theo. And
Yeah, what was he like?
I liked him, he was all right.
What was Jeff Pafitas like? That's when Claridge come on and called him Jeff Pafitas.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. I think Jeff was just alive.
You said Jeff, but no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Go on, son, you got any stories of Millwall? Love stories.
And what's his name? I remember just getting sat down in the boardroom, the contract got laid out, the secretary goes, have a little read through it, your agents looked at it and all that, things all above board. And Theo just come out of somewhere. And he goes, all right, you've read the contract, have you? I was like that, yeah. He goes, you're a fucking pain in the arse, aren't you? Because I remember arguing over the it's like, don't try and get the last fucking extra few quid, don't you? Wasn't so much, it was more like, And then he leaned into me like that. Just me and him in the boardroom, big long fucking tail and that.
The Dragon's Den for Pafitas?
Yeah. And he leaned into me like that, and he says, God's honest truth, he went, if you fuck me around, I've got people to cut your fucking legs off.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you say? Boy from Scarsag.
Yeah,
But I know the Devilfish.
I didn't quite know the Devilfish then. But as soon as he said that to me, I just turned to him like that and I said, listen, mate, you fucking around with me. I've got people to cut your fucking legs off as well. Like that. And he went, welcome to Millwall. Shit, mate. headlock.
Yeah.
Like rub me on the head and all that. So no, that was that.
Shit ass, you put it back on him.
Yeah.
Fucking good stuff. I love it.
It's when you sign back on the chair, then it's pretty.
Is
he just doing that to scare you? Do you reckon Theo's...
No, I wouldn't say he was a particularly joker, but he was joking then. Do you know what I mean? He was having a little bit of a laugh.
You up.
Well, like my first introduction to Millwall was, funny enough, no after they had the fight with Stan.
Yeah.
The next pre-season game was Millwall away, and then I was on the bench. And I can remember warming up and just stretching. Another way sometimes you can be a bit of a pain in the ass, can't you? You're standing in the way of play. Do you know what I mean? And like, move out the fucking way and all that. And you think, fuck them, you just can't just stay there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just remember hearing, oh, you fucking black fucking move. And all it, that's a bit heavy, innit? Nothing kind of bends over, stretching. And say, pooh. I mean, fuck off, right in the back of my leg.
Oh,
just spat round the back of my leg. So I thought, so I thought, fucking hell, I didn't fucking sign up for this. So just runs back in, goes and sits down, sits around, just been fucking spat at there. I've been called a black as well. He went, don't worry, you have to go and warm up again, just fucking I'm at these. So just fucking sat down, and that was that. So that was
God, it's terrible.
So, yeah, do you know what? It's fucking football, innit? Just fucking get on with it. So that was like about 3 years before I went to Millwall. So I goes to Millwall, totally loved it. Had a really good start, you know what I mean? Kind of got on with the fans really well.
So that happened at Millwall, that instant happened at Millwall?
I did then.
Did you get that any other grounds?
Loads of places. But I just give it back. Do you know what? I give it back with loads of top spin on. I'd go heavy.
One above.
Yeah. Like, funny enough, my debut for Millwall was Cardiff away in Ninian Park.
Oh, God.
And they still had the railings up, the fences and all that.
That's an horrible.
It was horrible, yeah. And I remember the away end didn't have any cover on it, and they were just throwing half bricks over.
And like really?
Bricks. They just landed on the Millwall fans. So then I remember second half going up to like, you know, the Ninian Park, sorry, the young end, and they're just fucking caning me, and I'm talking a lot of them just caning me, right, throwing things at me, just verbal abuse and all that. I'm thinking, what's the most he can do? This is what I genuinely thought all the way through my footy career. What can he do? If someone kind of comes and wants to step out on that pitch and wants to have you kind of a fight, they're going to have to be dead brave, aren't they?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And no one's really ever going to do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I used to fucking give them loads.
Yeah.
So then they call me all kind of spitting, trying to spit at me, throwing coins at me, fucking bottles. So I remember just looking, and I remember thinking, right, just deciding on one lad, and he's screaming, I'm going to fucking kill you outside there, fuck off, you fucking soft. So all his mates, I must be like 50 of them, all just abuse me, right? But I thought, don't concentrate on anyone else, just aim for this one lad all the time.
Yeah.
Animal, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, me and him were trading loads of times, and all his mates going, yeah, don't give a fuck, you're getting it. So that was that. So then, turns around again, and he's moved slightly. I thought, I've got him, do you know what I mean? He's getting out of the firing line.
Just attacking him.
It's good. Picking him up,
yeah. So then it must have been like 20 minutes of just giving him dog's abuse, and not. It was just me and him as far as I was concerned, and he knew it. And then in the end, he fucked off. He must have fucked off like about 20 yards away, and like the big crowd were there, and I just kind of carried on at him, and I was like walking towards like the ball. I'd knocked the ball towards him and all that. But you fucking self, look, you fucking.
Wait, are you on the bench or are you?
I was playing. I was playing.
You were dominating the game, so you had lots of time.
So yeah, just get abusing him. So then I'm getting bottles thrown at me. And so there must have been 20 bottles in the area. And I'm thinking, if a ball nicks off one of these, it's going to fly in, do you know what I mean? So I'm trying my hard to kick bottles back and get them underarm and overarm and all that, all these bottles as best I could. So then like there was one, and I just thought, fuck off, and I just launched it. And it's gone zinging into the crowd by all accounts. And it hit someone right in the head. So that's happened. So then,
did you try and hit the geezer? Was it?
Well, no. I just done it blind like that. I'm just clearing bottles out, but apparently one of them's cleared the fence and it's someone in the face. So then, what I was doing, I was leaning right back into the fence, and you could feel him grabbing your top. But I thought, like, they can't get you. They can't actually properly get you. Yeah. And I was doing it to wind them up, and I feel like a few of them were spitting on me and all that, and I could feel coins just going ding, like off my head and just landing about 10 yards away. But I thought, I'm not turning around because no matter look, I'll get one right in the eye. You turn into it, you know what I mean? So then, the one thing that made me laugh, an half-eaten burger just hit me on the shoulder and just fell apart in front of me. And I remember it proper tickled me. I remember, like, I was about to start my run up, and I stopped because I was laughing that much, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's it, fucking burgers, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you didn't expect that. So, finished the game, and then Rhino, Keith Stevens, Millwall manager, pulled me in a week. She said, listen, there's been a complaint. You've said you've thrown a bottle. Do you remember actually one carrying over? He said, I can't remember. So they've had to come down, like, formally arrest me in Lewisham. So I've had to go in. Yeah.
Got arrested?
Yeah, and like the fellas going, like, I come through, the crowd part and it come through like a missile, it hit me in the face and I was all dazed. They had to go seek, let's go to the hospital and all, like, fucking melt. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I had to go to Cardiff. The solicitor had to drive me to Cardiff, like, to the court. And you know, kind of like a preliminary hearing or something. And then Theo's good. Theo's like got the barristers on the case and it got throughout.
Oh, right.
Blimey.
Yeah.
And then your debut?
That was my debut for Millwall, yeah. Yeah. And then after the game, they would throw that many bricks over into our fans. I can remember sitting down and then all these women and kids come into the changing rooms. Just like Millwall fans, because they had to get them up the tunnel, and then they kind of didn't know what to do with them, and then he just pushed them all in our room, so we're all just kind of sitting there, fucking like half a burger, like loads of like coins off my head, and all these women and children standing around us, like Millwall fans, yeah, mad. But yeah, it was some place Millwall, like it's unique. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely believe it's unique. Like, there's a lot of places that kind of might think that kind of ilk. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know they've got a big rivalry with West Ham and stuff, but West Ham are kind of a bit more kind of commercial and polished now.
I've been a few times. It's like, and I'm from South London, and it's intimidating.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, like the whole thing's just like, there's an atmosphere, and it's even when it's not full. Even when it's like, you know, when it's recent years have been like relegated and it's never like sold out. But imagine that, like, you know, when it was sold out in a proper game against, you know, West Ham or Palace or Charlton or something like that.
Yeah. You know, we used to love playing Palace because we were in the championship together for a few seasons. We used to do quite well against them. So, like, you know, the Millwall fans used to enjoy that, and then going over to Selhurst Park, like, just causing murder.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Steve Courage got offered to join in. Didn't he? When he was, he said when he was on, he said he'd come out the ground. They went, "Do you want to come with?" Like,
what was his excuse?
Oh, he said something weird like, "No, I've got to get home."
My knees feeling
dodgy ticket or something.
Got my car parked up, you couldn't wait to get out of here.
Do you know what? Even the posties are fucking heavy at Millwall. Because I remember my first season, I played away at Scunthorpe, and we were caning them things like 4-1 or 4-0 or something, like 3 goals that early on. Do you know what I mean? And then the fans kind of always just jump over the Hordens and like, kind of like just do whatever they do. Yeah. So I mean, like celebrating, I suppose. And there was this really busy steward at Scunthorpe who decided to sign claim, one of the Millwall fans. And it's like a bit of a tug of war, do you know what I mean? So the steward's kind of trying to hold on to him. The fella's trying to kick him off. The fella's getting dragged back into the Millwall crowd. And it was at my end. And we just scored, say, our 3rd goal. So the game's pretty much done, do you know what I mean? Yeah. This steward's trying his hardest. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? It's like, just let him go. Yeah. Like, you know, what are you going to do? Like, claim, like, put him in jail or something? I don't fucking know. Anyway, he got his comeuppance because the crowd just kind of split, and this fella come through like a stocky fella, like a bullet head, you know what I mean? Fuck off. Just nail a steward. Just folded them up. Steward just goes straight on the floor. Just smashed him right in the face. Steward's like gone on the floor. And then like the lads kind of kicked the steward. Oh, fuck off. Give him another kick on the way over. And then they're all kind of standing there buzzing off the steward. So I'll never forget this fella's face. He hit him, do you know what I mean? So then I'm in this house that the club put me in. So it was quite early on. It was like kind of the first couple of months, do you know what I mean? Gets a knock on the door. It's the fucking bullet head, isn't it? He's my postman.
Shut up.
He's my postman. And I'm like, you're a fucking scumfuck. He's got quite a distinctive face. You're a scumfuck, weren't you? You want him there? Like, yeah, fucking Northern Mackies and all that. And I was like, fucking hell. He goes, oh, I didn't know you lived there. He goes, oh, yeah, see your name now and all that. You know what I mean? So seen him loads of times in the lounge afterwards. He was belter. He was a belter. He was a cracker. Yeah. Good fella, do you know what I mean?
Brilliant.
Another one at Millwall. I remember, right, being in Delano's. No, Delano's on East Street.
I used to go to Delano's.
Do you know Delano's?
Yeah. It was probably like weird upstairs little shit tiny bar.
We were never out of there though. We loved it. So there's this fella we knew, what I knew, sorry, who used to come to Liverpool. He was a mate of some of the Liverpool players. He was like a stockbroker or something, like minted, you know what I mean? Had like a big massive house in Blackheath. His name was Neil Norman. Probably still knocking on. A man with 2 first names. So we're in Delano's now. And Neil Norman standing goes, all right, Tony, I'm seeing you in a while. All right, Neil, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm seeing you since Liverpool, whatever. So he goes, let me introduce you to me, mate. So it's Tam Hussein, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Tam had like, I'd never met him before. But
the guy, the actor from Football Factory, Tamara San, is it?
Yeah. But this is before, because I think the first one I seen him in was Layer Cake.
Yeah.
He's done a few bits and bobs there.
Yeah, but this is before Layer Cake, so this is before he was an actor. Now he was a bit of a known name around the place.
But that's a boxer as well when he did boxing.
Yeah, he's boxing and all that.
He was a bit of a boy, wasn't he?
Yeah, a bit of a boy, do you know what I mean? Like, but it's always Tamara Sane and all that. So I'm fucking saying, fucking hell, it's Tamara Sane, do you know what I mean? Like, I've heard all about him, and here he is. So Neil Norman's like, we're talking about the game and that. So I'm standing with Timmy Cale, and Timmy's got like a fucking brandy and coke or a whiskey and coke or something. She's kind of standing there, so we're all kind of dead close because it's tight, you know what I mean? It's kind of loud and that. So what I can remember is, we're talking about the game, and I was just kind of being animated or something, because I was pissed, you know what I mean? And I just went, bang, and knocked the thing, and Tim just went...
Tim's glass.
Yeah, but Tim, it looked like Tim just went, fuck off, right in Tam's face.
It looked like he threw it.
He actually gone bang, right in his face like that, right?
Oh, God.
So I was like, oh no. And Timmy just gone... Timmy's, to be fair, we both melted, like, but Tammy's gone, me fucking eyes. So I'm like, hell else gonna make loose here, you know what I mean? We're just gonna get, like, fucking stabbed or fucking filled in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Horrible feeling.
So Tammy's gone, like, back through the club now, like, kind of waylaying people out the way, and he's fucking shouting like that. So Neil Norman's going, what happened here? I'm going, I don't know. So Neil Norman follows him now. So then, back. I'm going, Timmy, fucking, I'm sorry, mate, it was me. And he goes, I didn't do nothing, like, it was you. I'm going, no, it was me, you know. So Neil Norman comes back now, and he goes, Tom, come here on the way, do you? So, all right. He goes, my mate's just said your mate's thrown a drink right in his face. And I've gone, no, it didn't really go like that. I said, what happened was, we were talking, I was being a bit animated, bang, I've knocked his glass and it's gone right in his face. He said, you got to come and sort this out. So he's fucking fuming.
What did you feel like? Did your arse go?
I just thought, fucking hell. Because what happened was...
He's a big bloke as well.
Yeah, he's a big
I just
fella.
get a taxi, I just go.
Which went the back of the lounge, like a bit of a VIP bit, weren't there? And you get a few, well, loosely described as, but you get,
the place of seats, it had seats.
Yeah, and the floor was less sticky. And you'd always have the head sitting in there, right round the tables and all that. So it's fucking Tamara Sane, isn't he? And I'm thinking, I'm not getting out of here. Like, I'm going to get a fucking belt, you know what I mean? I'm going to get a fucking bit of a kicking and that. And the one thing I do remember thinking to myself, right, I just don't know glass gets involved.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I remember just thinking...
Find a silver lining on it.
I just thought, fucking, when we're walking into here. So I remember, like, fucking Neil's going, you need to sort it now. Oh, fucking, I don't know time to think, so fucking walks in after Neil Norman and that. So Tamara is saying, standing there, so I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to get out of this. So, I went, listen, Tamara, apologies, mate. I said, when we were talking, again, like me just being animated, I said, I went like that, and he was in accents. I knocked his hands, and his drink's gone like that. And he went, sound not a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And he goes, do you want a drink? And I went, nah, you're all right, because I just thought, like, I know him now, do you know what I mean? And I don't know, but I thought, get out of there.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I'm going to stand there with a fucking drink.
Sometimes the worst you can hear that, innit?
Yeah, it's too nice. It just
You're like,
yeah. So anyway, but I suppose he was genuine, and he went, no, and I went, listen, I said, is that all right? I said, because it was my fault, and it was a genuine. He went, listen, mate, it was an accident. Don't you worry about it, no more about it. And I went, Stan, said, you're all right? Then well, yeah. So I just walked away, and that was that. And fucking went back, and Tim was like, what's up? What's up? But see, I was going to fucking sort it for you, don't you worry. I fucking sorted that.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely shit his pants.
Oh, yeah, well, we both did, to be fair.
Didn't you say that you shot someone with a stun gun?
Yeah. Yeah, we had these, a lad, Mark Phillips. He was like weird. He wasn't weird. He was funny. He was mad, you know what I mean?
Was he a bit like Smithy?
No,
weird.
He's well, yeah, weird. The weirdness part, yeah,
but not mad.
No, you're weird.
But he had, he got the. You always get loads of things. You always like get things like fucking like cameras and blah blah blah. He gets loads of these stun guns, which were like torches.
Yeah.
What we do is you pull the cap off and it's got like the prongs, and you press it and it zips across. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh fuck, I'll get us one of them. Do you know what I mean? I want one of them. It's like, fuck it, just get one. Do you know what I mean? They were cheap. So we what's his names? I'm speaking to you, mate.
Becky's looking at you going, this geezer's a lunatic.
I remember we went round
to... We might have to get on for 3 more episodes just to get through all the stuff.
I remember we got this... We were round this lad, Richard Sallyer's house. centre forward for us. And he'd always have these waifs and stays living in his house. No lads would come over from Ireland, and he'd end up working in the bars around Bromley, and like they just live in this big house in Chislehurst. And he, what's his name? I had this Dungan thing. I've got this Dungan. Don't know how effective it is. You know what I mean? Don't know how, like what you do. It's all or nothing, innit? You know what I mean? So his mate was always complaining he was skint. So I said, "Tell you what, I'll give you 50 quid. Let me use this Dungan on you." And he's going, "You're not quite there," and all that. You know what I mean? So there was this bird in the house. Because he used to have everyone hanging around his house. She went, "I'll match you, 100 quid if you let him stung on you." So we went, "All right, sound, yeah." So I'm legging home, charging up for ages, coming back.
Full charge.
Yeah, full charge. So then, what we ended up doing was, we ended up getting like this mattress and putting against the wall, because we didn't know what was going to happen, in case he went boom, like that. So Sally has phoned his mate up, he was a doctor, and he said, "Do not get him across the chest. Like, get him in the arm, or like somewhere up here or something." Yeah. So he's kind of having to prepare himself now. So I've got him like fucking zapping it in that. And
how has that doctor not just gone, don't do that?
Yeah. No, because they know he's going to do it.
So he's standing like against like this mattress is like behind him, and we fucking give him his 100 quid, sorry. So someone said, "Get your fucking top off, because I want full contact. Not your t-shirts on, I want like the full it," you know what I mean? So he's standing there, and she went, "Fuck off," right on his heart.
Fucking hell.
Right on his chest, and it's like as if his legs got cut off. He went, "Fuck off." He went straight down, like one of them chimneys, went boom, like that. And we were all just screaming, laughing, right? So then he started making these noises, and he's on the floor, and he kind of rolls over on like all fours. And I thought, "I've given 50 quid, get me money's worth." I went, "Fuck off," right up his ass. And he just screamed forward, and then there he crawled to the sofa, and the sweat was pissing out. But we were all just lying there screaming, laughing, right? So we all, like, all the lads had them, right? So we had them in the car, right? So now I've got it in the fucking training ground, and there's a lad, and he's always fucking winning. He's got no money, right? And I said to him, "Give you a tenner if you let me stun you." But I'd say, nobody was in the treatment room. The irony of it, in the treatment room, do you know what I mean? So there's loads of people So he's going, "Go on, do it, man." I said, "For a tenner as well." Like, fucking
for 10?
Yeah,
you could get on for that.
For the entertainment, you know what I mean? Be there all day, wouldn't you, on tenner's house? So done him again, done him in the side, and the same thing, his legs just got cut off, went fuck off, straight down on the deck. The whole seat room was screaming, laughing, and he dragged himself up onto the side unit, and he's standing there, and again, the sweat was pissing out of him, and he was just wobbling like that, right? And this must have been about 10:25, and everyone's got to shout, "Right, out now, come on, out now," and he's just kind of fucking staggered out like that, like a zombie. To put his boots on, and he had a fucking nightmare session. The fucking head was beating it. But yeah.
Right, it's that's the end of the podcast. We've got the last. It's been brilliant. So much stuff. You'll have to come back on again. You've got so much stuff.
I've got to get through the notepad. Yeah.
We haven't only got through 2 pages there. Got the rest. Look at that.
I know. Look at that. We'll come back and go through the rest of it on another one. Before we go though, it's the team talk game. So basically, congratulations, you've made it to the big time. You're the manager of the One Bell first team. Congratulations. You've moved up from kit man and all the other stuff you did.
Yeah.
Tony's done you a favour and turned up to play in goal, and Jimmy's taken time out of his busy schedule to play one last game for you. However, you've not got off to a good start. Your assistant Billy has accidentally locked the team in the changing room. You can't find the keys before the big match. How do you give the team talk if you can't get in the room, and how do you get them out before the match is about to start? I'll be Billy. Yeah, so I'll be locked in the room.
And I'm
You're locked in the room as well, so I'm knocking on the door there.
Yeah.
All right.
And Tony and Jimmy are in the room as well. We're all locked in the room.
I've taken time out of my busy schedule.
Right.
So get into the character.
Well, I'm outside the room and Tony and Jimmy are inside the room.
Then.
Okay.
You've finally made it into the big time, yeah.
Come on. All right, Billy, I'm the manager, the One Bell. I'm fucking ready for it. I'm going to give the team talk of my fucking life. I've gone home. Tony recommended a good placement to buy pads. I've written it all out. I've got a team talk of my life. Let's get them. Let's get it going.
Yeah, they're in the dressing room.
I know they're in the fucking dressing room, mate. That's why you do team talks.
I'm here. I've took a little bit of time out of a busy schedule, so don't worry about it.
That's Jimmy. He's talking through the door.
Yeah, why does he sound so faint? Why don't he just come out the door?
Because I'm not allowed in the room.
We can't. I've lost the keys. So
they're just in the dressing room?
Well, they need to be in the dressing room, so they're all in there. But
they need to be in the dressing room to get changed. They're not there for the whole fucking game, are they?
Well, so we can't get in or get them out.
I don't know what to say in this situation other than you're fucked up. I can't say anything creative. I don't know what they want me to say in this situation. But kick the fucker down. Kick it down.
Yeah, but I'm only little.
You're not little, you're huge. Run into the door, battle it down, if that's a phrase.
Well, I've cut a little hole so you can give the team talk through the door.
What are you fucking talking?
Just do it through the door, Smithy.
Yeah, I'll do it through the door, but then no one's leaving. How are they getting into the game?
Listen, we're
team talk, but where
we're not allowed to smash the door down. Just give the team talk through the door.
All right, then.
Why they're in there.
All right, lads.
Boys, listen up. Listen.
So the formation is everyone huddled in a room.
It's not that door.
It's not that door.
What do you mean it's not that door?
It's the door behind you.
It's the door with a hole in your nutter.
Yeah, that's the ref door.
Right, the formation is...
Yeah, go on.
The formation is...
Go on.
You all just stay there because no fucker can come out. So do whatever you fucking want. If you can all start trying to bang a bigger hole in the door, we'll get the opposition team... No, we'll get the opposition team a tunnel from their change room into your changing room, shall we?
Yes.
And we'll do the game there. Good luck, all the best.
Well done.
Sake. I don't know what to do with that.
Right, thank you very much for listening.
Hard.
That was good, Ian. Don't be so mean to yourself. And thanks, Tony Warner. You've been brilliant.
Well done, Ledge.
Well done, the gaffer,
Well done,
Jimmy
boys.
Bullard and Ian Smith. Thank you very much for all your correspondence, is that what you say, on Twitter and stuff like that?
Yeah.
All your chocolate of hard videos and GIFs. Download it, subscribe, and see you next series. Bye.
See you later, everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
matches.
Bye-bye.